Hi, my name is Ella. I'm from Korea. I came to Canada 1.5 months ago. Why did I come to Canada? Because I'm not good at English. So I really want to become better at English. I learned to speak English, grammar, and reading in Canada. I went to the Western camp and I talked to my Canadian friends and teacher. I improved my speaking skill by talking to Canadian. I wrote a diary 3 times a week and my teacher John checked my diary every Monday. He corrected my mistake and taught me the right grammar. I read books with my teachers. When I read books, I saw lots of words. I didn't know some words, so I looked them up a dictionary and I learned their meaning. So now I can use them in sentence. Besides studying inside, we also went to different places every Saturday. One day I went to the movie theater and I watched a movie. The movie title was How to Train Your Dragon 2. It was very nice. Another day I went to the laser cast. It was a survivor game. I shot people with a laser and my score was very high. I went to the leaf festival. I ate leaf and I bought grape smoothie. It tasted very delicious. I went to water park. It is in park has water, so it is water park. And I played there. It's very nice place. I went to the Western camp. I played lots of sports and I met new friends. When I got back to Korea and I talk my friends, I will say Canada has lots of house and fresh air and fresh water. Also, Canadians are very kind. After I go to Korea, after I go to Korea, I think I say Miss Canada because I am missing a lot of nice place and Canadian food. I came to Canada and I think was very good. This was a great vacation and I want to come here again. 내가 여기 캐나다에 와가지고 캠프도 가고 세러데이마다 친구들이랑 놀러도 가고 재미있게 했는데 캐나다에서 공부해서 가서 그거 열심히 사용하고 그리고 다음에 또 한 번 더 와가지고 또 공부 더 늘어서 갈 수 있었으면 좋겠어요.
Hi. What's your name?
My name is Ella.
Ella?
Yeah.
I love that name. How old are you?
I'm 10 years old.
10 years old? When's your birthday?
September 2020.
So it's close, right? Next month. You excited? What's your favorite day of the year? Favorite holiday? Christmas? Why?
My friends and my cousin and my family and go restaurant or playground or water park.
Okay. Do you have a favorite restaurant that you go to? Which one?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. What do you eat there?
Steak or salad.
That's always good. How about presents? What's your favorite present to get at Christmas?
Door.
Which one?
Door.
Okay, cool. So, what grade are you going into in school?
6.
Grade 6, wow. Okay, are you excited for that? Yeah? What's your favorite subject?
Subject is music.
Yeah? Which instrument do you like?
Flute.
Flute? Why the flute?
I learned about flute 9 years old, and I have a musical. I have a concert and many kinds of musicals.
Okay, what type of music do you play? There's music from movies, or there's music that's really old music. What type do you like? Pop music? Okay, cool. So is that the type of music you always like? Pop music?
No, or classic.
Okay. So how long have you been in Canada?
2 months.
2 months, really? Okay.
And
So
you're
2 months in
Canadian?
Canada, right?
Yeah.
Which city are you from? In Korea. Which city did you live in?
Seoul.
Seoul? Okay. And what's different about Canada and Korea?
Mountain.
In Canada or Korea?
Canada.
Okay.
And kind of food.
Okay. Do you like Canadian food?
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. If you've been here 2 months. What else is different?
And house.
How are the houses different?
Korea has many apartments, but Canada is different house.
Okay, cool. So what is the biggest difference?
Yes.
Maybe it's house or the people or nature or nature?
Yes.
Do you like the nature in Canada?
Yeah.
That's good. How about Canadian food? What is a food that you like that's Canadian?
Canadian food.
Mhm.
Or
Really? That's good. Well, how about Korean food? What is a Korean food you would say I should try?
mandu.
What's that? Is it for breakfast or lunch or dinner?
It's also snack or lunch.
Okay. And what is it?
Meat or vegetable and food
Okay.
and just food.
Okay. Is there like rice or pasta?
No.
Okay. Maybe I should try that. Okay. Well, so you've been here 2 months. Were you surprised by Canada? Or did you think it would be like this, but it was very different from what you thought?
Canada different vacation.
Okay.
Summer vacation is very long, but winter vacation is short. Yes.
Okay. Are you here with anyone? Your family? Are they all back in Korea? So camp. What are you doing at camp?
Fencing and science and computer and multi-sports.
Really? What types of sports?
Fencing.
Okay, just fencing? Or others too?
Basketball.
Basketball? Do you like fencing?
Yeah.
I've seen fencing before. My brother used to fence.
My summer vacation, summer camp has fencing class. I have did fencing camp. Is teacher is very good and friend is very good, so I can.
That's really good. How about basketball? Do you like basketball?
Yeah.
Yeah, what about it?
Basketball. I like basketball because basketball my people from Korea like basketball too. So Canada study learn about basketball is funny. More I learn about more basketballs.
That's good. What type of science are you learning about in Canada?
Science.
I thought you said science.
Yes, but Korea science is not good. It's just boring. But Canada is I learn about solar system. Solar system planet is funny.
Okay.
And my Korean friend read about science.
Okay, great. So, what do you know about Canada? Do you think you know a lot? No? Okay. So, you know where we are? We're in London, right? And you know the provinces and territories? So, if we look at Canada, we are right there. Let's see if we can get a bigger map of Canada. So, let's see. Climate. Map, page 5. So, here's Canada, okay?
Yeah.
Do you know where we are? So we are right here. London, okay? Very, very close to the United States. Because all the gray is United States, okay? And then we're in a province called Ontario.
Yeah.
And in Canada, we have provinces. And then up here, we have 3 territories. Basically same thing, okay? So you know how in America, they have states? In Canada, we have provinces, okay? So, Canada, do you know what is bigger, Canada or America? Canada, right? Canada is the 2nd largest country in the world, behind Russia, for area. But America has many, many, many more people. So in Canada, we can be spaced out, but in America, they're all together. Okay? How about maple syrup? Have you had maple syrup?
Yes.
Do you like it? Yeah? What did you have it on? Waffles, okay. Do you know how you get maple syrup? Well, the Canadian flag, what does the Canadian flag look like? So,
Maple.
yeah, the maple leaf. Let's see if we can find it here. Europe, Asia, North America, here it is. So, there we have the maple leaf. And you know what the red on both sides is? That is the 2 oceans on each side of Canada. Okay, and then the white is the land. See, we have water, water, land, maple leaf. Okay? And the maple leaf we have because we have many maple trees. And we get sap from maple syrup from maple trees. So what you do is you have a tree, and right when it's starting to get warm, so springtime, you put a hole in the tree. And then you put a metal piece in the tree, and you collect the sap that comes out of it in a bucket. Okay? Then you take the sap, you put it in this big machine, and it goes and it turns it into maple syrup. You got that?
Yes.
So, it takes quite a while to get maple syrup. You need a lot of sap to make 1 bottle of maple syrup. You need so much. But we have a lot of maple trees, so it's okay. Well, let's see, do you know about the Great Lakes?
No.
So, we have 5 Great Lakes in Canada. And it's easy to remember because it spells homes. Huron, Ontario, Michigan, Erie, Superior. And they are right here. We have Michigan, Superior, Erie, Huron. See? We have them all right there. And another interesting fact about Canada is that we have the most fresh water. And fresh water is important because you can drink it. But the water in the oceans, you can't drink that, right? It has all the salt in it.
Yes.
We have a lot of fresh water, so that's good too. And here, remember where London is? We have water on both sides of us. So London is really close to two beaches. Really, really close. So you could go to the beach even though you're here. But what that means is in winter, we get a lot of snow in London. Because how do we get snow? How do we get the cold? You know? So in winter, is the water going to be cold? Will the water be cold in winter? It'll be very cold, right? And the wind goes off of water and comes to London. So now we have really cold wind coming to London this way and this way. So because of that, it's pretty cold in London and we have quite a bit of snow. More than maybe here, somewhere in the middle, right? There's not really a lot of water. And let's see. How about Quebec? Have you ever heard of Quebec?
No.
So, what languages do we speak in Canada?
English.
English. Do you know the other?
French.
French, right. So, here and here is English, and Quebec is where they speak French. And then up here there's English, but there's also some native languages, okay? And that is why in school, for grades 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, we have to learn French in Canada. Because both English and French are Canada's languages. Do you know any French? One word? Bonjour. Say that?
Bonjour.
Now you know hello. Okay? Great, you know a French word. So yeah, in Quebec they speak French. Everywhere else is English. And it's just like that. What else we have about Canada? Well, we have a prime minister instead of a president. And we have parties you elect instead of people. So in America, what happens is for president, they choose a person, right? That's not it in Canada. In Canada, there's groups. And then we pick a group, and the person in charge of that group becomes the leader. Does it make sense? Yeah?
Yes.
So, we have a few groups, but the main ones are Conservative, Liberal, NDP. And there's Quebecois, and Green, and there's a few others. Those are the main ones. And we go, we have our paper, we say, I vote for this group, and the leader becomes Prime Minister. Okay?
Yes.
So, do you know our Prime Minister's name right now? His name is Stephen Harper. Right, Stephen Harper, and he's our current Prime Minister. Well, what else is there about Canada? Let's see. If you live here and here, you probably do a lot of fishing because you're right on the water. People who live around here, that is where a lot of the grain is, like for bread, right? And right here, Toronto, every province has a capital. Toronto's the capital of all of Ontario, so it's very, very busy there. Have you been to Toronto? You might have gone there when you came to Canada? No? Where did your airplane take you?
Here.
Toronto, right?
Yeah.
So did you see a lot of Toronto? Did you see the tall building? CN Tower? Yeah, what did you think of it?
It's dangerous.
Dangerous? How? What?
Why?
It's gonna fall?
It's very high.
Okay. What they have there is, at the circle, there's a glass floor. And what you can do is you can walk onto the glass floor, you can look down and see all the way down. Would you do that?
No.
No? Why?
First time, change time, so I'm very tired. So.
But would you do it if you could? If you could go right now, would you stand on the glass floor? Or would you not stand there? No? You don't like it?
Scary.
It could be scary. Another part that they have there is around the circle. They can attach you to a rope and you can walk outside the tower. Yep, so on the circle they have a railing around it. You can walk all the way around it when you're on this rope hanging from it. Would you do that? No? Why? There's a rope. There's a rope. You wouldn't do it? Why? Do you not like heights? Okay. Well, let's see what else we have. Do you like camping? Have you ever been camping? Yeah, what do you like about camping?
Tent and fishing.
Okay. Yeah, so right around here where we are, a few hours this way, a few hours north, we have quite a few campgrounds. And people go there, and they go camping, and they go canoeing, and they go fishing. So there's a lot of that here in Canada. Right here, Ottawa, where the star is the capital of all of Canada. So Stephen Harper, all the government, it's all right there in Ottawa. Okay? Have you ever heard of Anne of Green Gables? The story? Anne of Green Gables? No? Well, if you had, it took place right there in the green place, Charlottetown, in PEI. We have, you've heard of Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber? You heard of him? He lived 45 minutes from where we are right now.
London is 45 minutes.
So we're in London, and you see Toronto. We go 45 minutes this way. It's his house. So very, very, very close. He doesn't go there a lot, I don't think, but that's where he was from. And we have, let's see, up around here we have Yukon, Northwest Territories, and Nunavut. And that is where the Aboriginal peoples live. Okay? So the native people. And you can tell because of the names. They have Whitehorse, and we have, what else do we have? We have, let's see if we can find it. Tell me if you find a city called Alert. I don't see it on here. Well, what's interesting is that the city called Alert is the most north city where people live.
Most?
Yeah. No? The farthest this way. So right there is a city called Alert. And that is the most north city where people live. So there are places over here, but people don't live there. So the most where people live is right here. So it's right at the tip there. It's a city called Alert. And then, yeah, we're connected right there to the United States. It was only a few hours to get there from here. Okay? You got that? Great. Let's see if we can find something else about Canada. So have you ever heard of a beaver tail? Have you ever heard of a beaver? Yeah, what have you heard about a beaver? No? Do you know what it looks like?
It looks like teeth is rabbit and tail is rabbit.
Right, so it's a big flat tail and has long teeth. And it's brown and it goes on both its arms and legs, right? So the reason it has that tail is because it builds its house with it. It goes and it puts sticks up and it uses its flat tail to put mud to keep the house together. So it pats the mud on the house. And then a food we have in Canada, not real beaver, not real, is called a beaver tail. And it is a bread, like a donut. And the reason it's called that is it looks like a beaver tail. And you put sugar, and you put fruit, and you put chocolate, and then you eat it. It's really, really good. And that is a Canadian food we have. We have it in winter. But not beaver, not real. We also have poutine. You heard of that?
No.
So poutine, we have French fries, and you have gravy and cheese. And that's from Quebec. And that is Canadian food. And then, of course, there's maple syrup. So, have you ever heard of famous Canadian people? Did you hear of Terry Fox? Have you heard of Justin Bieber? Have you heard any Canadians, do you think? Darn, oh well. Tell me about some famous Koreans you like. Any singers from Korea who you like?
I like Justin Bieber song.
Okay. How about which song? Just a few of them?
That is very long.
Oh, okay. So, might not know it. How about though K-pop? Do you like K-pop? Korean music?
So.
So. What's your who's your favorite singer?
K-pop.
Any singer though.
I lost Korean people,
Okay.
and I just like music and just listen songs. So I don't know people.
Oh, okay. I got it. And how it feels. Do you have any favorite sports though? Or what is your favorite part about Korea? Mhm.
Iceland.
Okay, great. And what is different in the cities? Oh, so you said houses, right? You said some nature. Are there, do you think, more people in Korea or in Canada?
Canada land is big, so I think most people in Canada.
Okay, let's see. Where is Korea? Let's see if we can find it. Right. And so then we have Canada right here. Quite far away, isn't it? Right. So, have you been to any other countries? Where? Do you like going to countries?
Yes.
Yeah, that's good. So you've been to Korea, South Korea. You've been to Canada.
So far.
We've been to America.
So,
Do you want to go? Where do you want to go?
New York.
New York, that's a big city. Okay, have fun there. Any others that you've been to?
I want to go Australia.
Australia, right down here. Okay, how about any others?
Japan.
Japan. Okay, why Japan?
My father no Japanese.
Okay.
So my father work Japan, so I eat Japan food. So I like Japan food and Japan objects. So.
Okay, great. Any other places? No? I love travel too, so it's not just you. And here we are again. So, do you remember where we are? Where London is? There, more down.
There.
There you go. There you go. Right, we're right there. Let's see, what is special about London? Well, you've heard of London, England, right? I really hope you have. So, a lot of parts in London, where we are named after London, England. So we have Victoria Park, after Queen Victoria. We have the Thames River in England. And we have Prime Minister. Prime Ministers in England too. And London, the names are the same. So a few parts of London here are named because of London, England. So it's kind of cool. Let's see, a famous person from London. His name is Sir Frederick Banting. Yeah, it was my high school. So my high school is called Sir Frederick Banting Secondary School. And have you heard of diabetes? Diabetes is where people can't eat a lot of sugar, right? Or else they get sick. You've heard of that? Okay, so he found something called insulin. And this is what the medicine people use if they have diabetes. He's from right here in London. So that was cool. And we have Terry Fox. What he did is he had cancer. And he had to get his leg changed to a metal leg, a robot leg. And what he did is he tried to run across Canada with his metal leg to make money for cancer. He didn't make it, but he made a lot of money. And every year in Canada is the Terry Fox Run, where every school and tons of people run to raise money to help cancer. We have famous hockey players.
Yeah.
We have Wayne Gretzky, Sidney Crosby. We have a few of them. Anyone else? Have you ever seen Inception? The movie? You have. Did you like it? Yeah. Do you know the girl who draws the cities? So she had brown hair, and he went and he said, "Draw a maze." So she made the cities. Do you know that girl? Let's see. So Inception, right? There's the girl. She had brown hair, and she changed the cities with her mind. Do you remember? It's okay. I'm not describing her that well, but she was Canadian, someone from Inception. Okay. Do you know How to Train Your Dragon? How to Train Your Dragon movie?
Train Dragon?
Yeah. How to Train Your Dragon?
I say Training Dragon 2.
Okay. So the main character, Hiccup,
Yes.
his voice is a Canadian. So he's from Canada.
It's Canadian.
Yeah, the person who says his voice is Canadian. And we have, there are a few other people. So there are some people here who some people know. Okay, well, that's about it for this. Unless you want me to start teaching you French. But let's see. If we keep looking, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, so we have some more mountainy places. We have some more flat places. London has a few hills, but London's pretty flat. There are some really, really mountainy places in Canada. There's the Canadian Shield. And what that is Canada is divided into different types of rock. So all here, there's Ontario, is called the Canadian Shield. And we have a flat rock. Have you ever heard of, and then Avril Lavigne? Okay. Have you heard of the Titanic movie? Titanic? There's the ship.
Yeah.
So, do you know the main song? The love song? The main song for Titanic? No, okay. Well, it was sung by a Canadian, so there's that. We have Wayne Gretzky, Sidney Crosby, Bobby Orr, Maurice Richard. They're all hockey players. The Olympics. Have to know the Olympics, right? Happened 3 times in Canada. The last time was in 2010. So 4 years ago. And we won the most goals, so we are very happy about that. Let's see. Have you heard of Star Wars? Star Wars.
My friend.
Have you seen it?
No.
So one of the actors is Canadian there. How about the Avengers? Have you seen? Okay. Have you seen X-Men? Okay. Let's see then. Well, let's look at size. So Canada has 34.88 million people. So 34 million, and America has 313 million. So Canada's 34, America's 313. So America's tons bigger, has so many more people. But looking at the map, we're bigger, right? So, as I said, people in Canada can spread out a bit more than people in America. We have the second coldest capital city in the world. So Ottawa, it's the second coldest capital in the world, which is not fun. How long does winter last in Korea? How long does snow last? So when does it start snowing?
30 centimeters.
Yeah, but what month does it start snowing?
10?
October? September?
September or October.
Nah, it's still warm in September. So maybe October, right? So when does it stop?
Stop.
There's January, February, March, April. January? Really? No. Really? Well, in Canada it's really long, which is why it's hard. So in Canada usually it starts in November, maybe December, usually late November. Then we have December, January, February, March. So usually 5 months is winter, and then we have 7 months is kind of warm, but usually it's cold for more than that. So Canada is cold, that is true. How much snow do you think you get usually in Korea?
30 centimeters.
Okay, so like this much? Okay. Is that for all of winter or in one day?
Usually.
But for all of winter or one day?
One day.
So every day you get this much snow?
Yeah.
Really? Every single day?
Snowing day. Also snow.
Okay. So, yeah, we get quite a bit of snow. I remember a few years ago, have you ever heard of a snow day? Snow day? So what that means is they have to cancel school because there's too much snow. That people cannot get to school. So a few years ago, we had 5 snow days in a row. So for 5 days, they had to stop school because the snow was about from the ground, okay? About this tall. Yeah, so it was almost as tall as me, the snow. So that took a lot of shoveling, but what happened was we went and shoveled a path through the snow to walk in. So it was fun. But 5 days no school. So yeah, usually in Canada, it will snow almost every day in winter, almost. At least this much per day, at least, minimum. Sometimes more, okay? And yeah, so winter lasts a while. And you kind of get used to being cold a bit. Because it's can get really cold here. How cold do you think it gets in Korea in winter? Do you know temperature? Well, at 0, so does the water freeze outside?
Yeah.
Yep, so 0 is when water freezes. So it's less than 0.
Minus
-3?
30.
Nah, that's not possible. Wait, which Celsius or Fahrenheit? Fahrenheit? Okay, so I'm thinking
how cold
Celsius.
does it get?
Do you think?
Minus 10.
-10? Okay. Is that coldest, I guess?
Yeah.
Okay. Usually it's about -7 on a normal day. It's a good day. The coldest I think it has ever gotten in Canada, I don't know if I... Yeah, so the coldest temperature ever in Canada was -63.
63.
Yes, -63. And that was, if we go back to our map, in the Yukon, so somewhere in here, it was -63, but that was in 1957. So that is very cold, very, very cold. Normally it's just -7, -10, sometimes colder, right? So yeah, sounds like it's about the same, except you have longer summer, don't you? More warm. Wish we had that. But yeah, luckily we're in one of the warmer places of Canada because we're more this way. The more you get north, the colder it gets, right? So yeah, it's a bit different. In Korea, is it the same time everywhere? Or does the time change from here to here to here?
No.
Same everywhere?
Yeah.
So in Canada, we have time zones. And so we're in Ontario, and right now it is 9:36. And so if we go to New Brunswick this way, here it is 10:36 later. And if we go this way, it is 8:36. So we go this way, it's earlier, this way it's later. So time does change by an hour or two both ways because of where the sun is, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So when you're calling someone who's over here, you have to make sure it's not too late, right? Or over here, you have to make sure it's not early. You have to check the time. And let's see if we have... Okay. So, the telephone was invented by a Canadian. So, that is something we made, the telephone, by Alexander Graham Bell. Basketball was invented in Canada. So, you like basketball? The snowmobile was in Canada. So, did you know that the telephone was from Canada? Yeah, it was invented in Canada. We can do some things in Canada. Our national foods are considered Pimmeelback bacon, and our bacon is called weird in Canada because you know bacon. It's wiggly, right?
Yes.
So Canadian bacon is flat and circle. Is our bacon, Canadian bacon. But bacon everywhere else is all wiggly, right? So it's called Pimmeelback bacon, and it's flat and it's a circle. So some people call it weird. And then we have poutine, maple syrup, and Timbits is also considered a famous food because we have a very famous restaurant called Tim Hortons where it's very Canadian and they serve all these Canadian foods.
What does it usually in your home?
Usually I eat, let's see, I don't have something I normally eat. We usually have maybe some salad, or meat, or pasta, or barbecue food, so like hamburgers. So last night I could tell you we had steak, and we had salad. And for lunch, maybe a sandwich. For breakfast, it depends if I have breakfast, but maybe cereal. So it changes a lot. There's not something usual. But what we like to eat, what my brother and I really like, is we like Thai food, and we like Chinese food. We like, we like food from around the world, so we like that. How about you? What type of food do you like?
Usually I eat breakfast cereal.
Okay.
And lunch is sandwich, dinner is rice or spaghetti.
Okay. You like spaghetti?
Yeah.
Great. What's your favorite dessert?
Sure.
Gelato? Do you know where gelato's from? It's from Italy. Gelato's Italian ice cream. So, you learned something new. What types of plants do you have? Or do you like in Korea?
Plants,
Yeah.
tree,
Okay.
flower. That's it.
Okay. Yep. Sounds all the same. Do you have a lot of lakes or ponds? So water?
Water.
Like pond or a lake, streams? No? We have quite a few of those around here. So we're right beside a forest by my house, and so it's pretty cool there. So what you said you eat, cereal, sandwich, is that also in Korea?
Yeah.
You eat that too in Korea?
Yeah.
For your breakfast and lunch?
Lunch, breakfast, dinner,
Okay, what do you eat for lunch?
lunch. I make Korean food from school. So school give me food. So I eat rice and kimchi is Korean food.
What is this? Okay.
This kimchi.
What's in it?
Red pepper
Okay.
and garlic. Kind of vegetable.
Water? No? Really? Do you like it? Is it very spicy? I'm not good at spicy, so if it's spicy, I can have it. Is it very, sweet or sour?
It's not sweet, sour. It's spicy and salty.
Okay. Try it. I'm okay, thank you. I'm not hungry right now. You can try it. So there's what's it? Kimchi?
Kimchi.
It's how you say it though. Kimchi.
Kimchi.
Okay. How do you say hello? In Korean?
안녕.
안녕.
Yeah.
안녕. Did I say it right?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So I'm learning new words. So, do you want to learn any new words? French, maybe? Or do you like learning other languages? No? Okay, so you don't want to learn. Let's see what else we have in Canada. So we have the food. Do you ever cook anything? Do you like to cook?
People, my dream is chef.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you like to cook?
Just food, but just myself is hurt.
Oh, okay. Do you have a favorite food to cook?
But I bake a cookie.
What types of cookies?
Peanut.
Oh, okay, cool. Sometimes I cook with my brother, but sometimes we'll make hamburgers or pasta, things like that.
Korean, we don't have a bulk barn.
You don't have bulk barn. Huh. So, do you have anything like bulk barn or bulk? They're called bulk barn and bulk barrel. So bulk is to buy.
What is the bulk barn?
Okay, so bulk barn is a store, like a grocery store, but you take as much as you need. So we have bags, plastic bags, and if you want raisins, you go and you scoop as many as you want. Then you're done, you close the lid, and you pay. And that's good because you take only how much you need, and you pay for how much it weighs, the weight of it. Have you ever been? Yeah, did you like it? Yeah? So yeah, there's chocolate, there's dried fruit, there's gum and candy, and flour and sugar, and there's everything there. So, did you buy anything there?
Yeah.
What did you get?
Candy and chocolate and gum, jelly.
Okay. Did you you don't have anything like bulk barn in Korea? No? So you just buy everything in a package?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so even sometimes at grocery stores we have it where you scoop how much you need.
Sometimes we hotel.
Okay.
And hotel has small bulk.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Very small.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we have. Do you have a Dollarama? You heard of that before? Dollarama is a store where everything in the store is $1. Well, kind of. They say it is, but it's not. But everything in the store is like $1 or $2, maybe $3. But most things are $1 or $2. And so that's special if you need things for less money, right? They have art supplies, and they have gift bags, and they have dishes, and they have toys. They have tons of stuff there. So and drinks and snacks, right? So that's good for if you need things for less money. Bulk barn is good if you need only how much you want to get. I'm trying to think. Have you seen any other stores here?
I see. Very cheap clothes store.
Goodwill. Is it called Goodwill? Yeah? So what happens for Goodwill is so if you have clothes that don't fit you anymore, you give them to Goodwill. And then Goodwill, they take your clothes, they clean your clothes, and they sell your clothes. And then with the money they get, they use that to help people. Right? So you give your clothes, they sell them, and you use that money to help people who need help, right? So that is a good way to get rid of old clothes, but also help people at the same time. So everything there, because the reason clothes are so expensive is because of they're popular, right? But at Goodwill, it doesn't matter if it's popular or not popular, it's all same price, which is good, I think. Do you have a favorite type of